Jilla, the H3 Teens boot that thing on time. Y'all, it's like it's gotta be maybe what time is it? It's gotta be like 2:30, maybe 2:30. I think I don't know. I don't have a clock in here. Maybe one. I don't even know. But I am still sleeping. But I was like, oh yeah, it's Thursday. I gotta put out a video. Um, the kid going through it over here. I ain't gonna lie to you. And obviously the Rudy is the cause of a lot of messed up things on this earth. So I'm trying not to complain too much because I know some people are going through a lot worse and some people aren't with us. You feel me? So it could be a lot worse. But the kid going through it over here. I try not to get into it on camera too much because I know some of y'all like use my videos as an escape from reality and stuff. So I get that. But because of that, I haven't been able to hang out with my partner or the homies, man. And the kid ain't seen the homies in a minute, so I've been speaking on the phone a whole lot, and I haven't like really talked on the phone since like maybe '05, like ever since they ever since like texting became like really big. And I know I'm sounding like a senior citizen right now, but when like texting got like really big and like they made it like unlimited and stuff, like you remember like you would have to like pay per text or something like that, like you get maybe like 20 texts a month or something like that. Like when they dropped that unlimited texting joint and like maybe '08, like I think it was the summer of '08. I think, yeah, because that's when Carter 3 dropped. I think talking on the phone was kind of a wrap at that point. Like I was like, oh snap, we could just text. But with the Rudy, you feel me? I can't see the homies. I can't see my partner. So there's a lot of FaceTiming, a lot of phone calls. And yesterday I was on the phone with, gosh, one of my friends I've known for 15 years, which is crazy that I've known someone as long as some of y'all have been alive. But man, this been the homie for 15 years. But I was on the phone, and I think we were talking for maybe 3 hours, which again is just so crazy. But when you're not seeing people, phone conversations are a little bit longer than "Ayo, how you been? Bet, okay. How about I come over one time? You know, blah blah blah." No, like you're really like catching up. Like, yo, what's good? Like, you feel me? So I was on the phone for 3 hours. And normally I try to play 2K in the background if I'm on the phone or something like that because I can't edit a video. I obviously can't make a song or anything like that. But I had in my watch later, the NBA uploaded the game where, and this is the second time we've talked about this during the quarantine. That's crazy. Can I say that? I don't know. But the NBA uploaded the game where Melo hit the two game winners. So the Easter game, I think that was Easter. Um, against the Bulls, and it basically had all three elements of everything I want. It had prime Knicks Melo, it had prime D Rose, and it had the Knicks winning. And I was watching that game while I was on the phone with the homie, and the game's like maybe 2 hours or something like that. And again, I was on the phone for a while, so I watched the entire game on mute as I was on the phone with the homie, and just some of the things I was witnessing as the game was going on, man. Maybe some of y'all don't remember, maybe some of y'all don't like really understand, but like we had some moments, man. We had a team. I forgot Baron Davis before he got hurt. I forgot Mans was playing that defense. I forgot all about that. I forgot how aggressive Amon Shumpert was on defense and how offensively gifted he was until we got over to the following season, and then magically it was like he either played good D or shot the ball well. But I forgot how good Shumpert was. J.R. Smith had a really off game, but man, did he get animated when he hit a shot. I forgot how intense Tyson Chandler was. I mean, they was diving on the floor. They was shoving each other. I forgot how much him and Joakim didn't get along. I forgot all the booth that y'all remember Tyson like broke his leg and Joakim was getting on him. Not in that game, of course. But like, I just forgot how much of a great team we had. That's insanity, yo. I forgot all about that. Jeremy Lin was on the bench because he was hurt. And he was 90% and he didn't come back and help us in the playoffs. Stat was hurt, of course. It was just Melo doing his Melo thing, and he would be like on fire for like the first 2 quarters, trash on the third, and then magically come back at the end of the fourth and save us in overtime. That's old Melo. What y'all know about old Melo? Hit his first like 10 shots, like miss another 10, and then make his next 10 and take 30 shots and we win the game. That's old Melo. I forgot how loud the Garden crowd would get when we were just hyped about positive things and not just like, oh, look, our kids are doing well, but we're losing by 20. I don't know. I just forgot, and I think I really took for granted how good we were. Now, we barely did anything, and we lost in the first round that year to the Heat. But we've already made a video about how things could have got shaken if things went differently, and we saw the Bulls in the first round. But that's neither here nor there. We've already made a video on that. But it's just more so a video to just kind of paint the picture for how poppin' or what do y'all kids say, lit? I don't know how how fire the Knicks were in the not so distant past. I mean, you don't have to go back to like Charles Oakley and John Starks and all that. You don't have to go that far back. The Knicks were fire. As soon as we got rid of D'Antoni and Woodson took over, I think our record was like 15-5. Like, man, y'all don't understand how good the Knicks were. And it wasn't even that long ago. We're talking about the beginning of last decade, which sounds like a long time ago, but it's not as crazy as saying, ooh, back when Patrick Ewing, because that's like really far back. That's like really far back. I'm talking about there was still like questions of, oh, who's the most popular rapper? Is it Drake, Wiz Khalifa, or Wayne? Like, you feel me? Like that period of time. You feel me? Man, some of y'all might not really remember. Y'all just think about like that kind of stuff as like a legacy thing. Like some of y'all's like real experience of having a star was like the KP era, and like I'm not gonna say I feel bad for you because it's cool that you had an era where we had a star, if you call KP a star, but man, y'all don't understand how fire it was. And I'm not even doing the cliche, oh, the 2012, 2013 dog. I'm talking about that slept on 2011, 2012 season. I mean, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand what Linsanity was for that week. Like, y'all don't get how magical that season was. How much beautiful type of, like, the great issues that we had, like, oh, management's not getting along with D'Antoni and his Carmelo forced them out. And when oh my God, I was in class. I think I was in, really showing my age here. I think I was in the 11th grade. Yeah. I was in the 11th grade, and everyone at my school knew I was a Knicks fan. Everybody knew. I mean, I am me. You feel me? So, like, the world knew. As soon as they got rid of D'Antoni and Mike Woodson took over, my history teacher broke into our class. I mean, like, kicked down the door and said, hey, yo, Sever, did you hear? I'm like, yo, what is going on? We sitting in class, and, like, yo, some of the underclassmen came in and said, hey, yo, Duke, yo, you ain't You ain't here? D'Antoni gone. I'm like, they done fired Mike D'Antoni. Man, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. People would be talking trash, the bandwagon Clipper fans and the bandwagon OKC fans. Man, that was an era. Man, the Knicks were on point like a pencil. A lot of people just don't remember that. Either don't remember or don't understand how competitive we were allegedly. There was a lot of lows, but man, I miss the days of us being competitive. The following season, they were calling us the Beast of the East. We would go on like Jason Kidd had this thing in the 2012 2013 season. He had this thing where like he would say, if you lose a game, you have to win another two. If you lose a game, you have to lose another three. So it's like win 4, lose 1. Win 5, lose 2. Like lose 1, win 4. Like, like that was the mentality that we used to have. Like it was like a big deal. Like, oh my God, we lost the game. What? Like it was a big deal. Now it's just like, yeah, Knicks lost again. I don't know. I don't want this to come across as negative or like I'm like really like pooping on how our organization is, because I have been doing that lately. It's just I'm frustrated with all this highlight stuff that MSG's putting out, all the older games and all this older content, because there is no games. And again, no one's doing anything because of the Rudy. You're just sitting back and looking at the good old days. I want to apologize for my slander, not for my slander of Mike Woodson, because I stand by, if that man would have put Copeland or Steve Novak in and not just had J.R. Smith and Stat out there hoisting up threes, we would have beat the Pacers. But I take back my slander of that general era. I'm not going to not talk trash about Carmelo, because, again, I stand by after the Roy Hibbert block. Mans was absolute poo-poo and still is poo-poo on the low, but we got to be nice. But I just... That time period, man. Shout out to everyone on Sever the Bomb Plus. We just started that series of how it is that we would compare our current team over to the rest of the NBA if we had Mike Miller as a coach. Man, I don't know. I'm in my feels, man. I kind of miss the old Knicks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Or maybe I just miss winning. I don't know. Let me know your nostalgic thoughts down below, and I'm gonna go back to bed. Hey.